Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something truly massive, one of the most ambitious environmental transformations happening anywhere on the planet right now.
Just think about that for a second. How do you even begin to do that? It sounds almost impossible, right? The sheer scale of it is just breathtaking. Well, Saudi Arabia has a plan. And it's not just some idea on paper. This is a full-blown national mission that's already turning that vision into reality. So let's get into it.
Okay, so this whole incredible journey really stands on two main pillars. You've got the kingdom's Vision 2030, and right alongside it, the Saudi Green Initiative. You can think of the SGI as the real engine driving this whole transformation. It's what's uniting the entire country, getting everyone pulling in the same direction under one powerful green agenda.
And at the very heart of how they're doing this is a super smart philosophy. It's called the circular carbon economy. Basically, it's this holistic, all-in-one approach to sustainability.
This visual here is great because it shows you exactly what that means. It's a future where every single piece of carbon management, reducing, reusing, everything, works together to hit that net zero target. It's not just tackling one problem, it's creating a complete sustainable cycle.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how do you actually make it happen on the ground? Well, it all boils down to three really clear, measurable targets.
First up, Pillar 1 is all about emissions. We're talking a massive shift in the energy sector. The goal is to slash emissions and build up a truly world-class renewable energy industry.
Pillar 2 is where it gets really visual. This is that huge, unprecedented push to literally turn the desert green. It's about planting billions of trees, fighting back against desertification, and boosting biodiversity on a scale we've just never seen before.
And finally, Pillar 3 is all about protection. It's a deep, deep commitment to conservation, making sure the kingdom's incredible natural environments, both on land and at sea, are safe and sound for many, many generations to come.
All right, so we've got the vision, we've got the pillars, but what does this actually look like? Let's move from the strategy to the absolutely awe-inspiring projects that are already underway.
Let's start with Green Riyadh. This project is set to completely rewrite the rulebook on what a desert city can look and feel like.
And the scale. Wow, just get your head around this number. 7.5 million trees. That's the goal for Riyadh, planting them all across the city by 2030.
So what does that actually mean for the people who live there? It means the amount of green space per person is set to increase by a factor of 16. That is a huge jump from what they have now.
And here's the really crucial part. This isn't just about making the city look pretty. All those trees, they're expected to actually cool the entire city down by up to 2 degrees Celsius. That is a massive, tangible benefit.
And it's not just happening in the capital. If you look at massive giga-projects like NEOM and the Red Sea, they're basically living proof that you can have ambitious development and serious conservation at the same time.
What's so cool about these projects is this core idea. They are regenerative by design. Think about that. They're not just trying to not harm the environment, they're actively trying to improve it. We're talking things like running entirely on renewable energy, pioneering the world's biggest coral restoration projects. It's next-level stuff.
Now, obviously, a transformation on this level, it's way too big for just the government to handle. It absolutely has to be a team effort with everyone pitching in.
And this is what that whole of society effort really looks like in practice. You've got the government leading the charge for sure. But then you have huge private sector companies, innovative climate tech startups, global partners, and, so importantly, local communities, schools, and residents all getting involved. It's a true ecosystem.
Okay, so with all these players on board, what does the road ahead look like? Well, the roadmap is super clear. And yeah, it's very ambitious.
So you've got these key milestones. By 2030, the aim is to hit those huge targets, 50% renewable energy, over 600 million trees planted. And all of that work is what paves the way for the ultimate goal, getting the entire kingdom to net zero emissions by 2060.
I love this quote because it just perfectly sums up the whole philosophy here. It's this idea that you don't have to choose between prosperity and protecting the environment. They're not enemies. They actually reinforce each other. A healthy planet can lead to a healthy economy, and vice versa.
So when you look at it all, Saudi Arabia's green transformation is really a story about incredible ambition meeting amazing innovation. And it raises a fascinating question. It could very well be a blueprint for a more sustainable future, not just for one country, but for all of us.